friends, welcome to my new YouTube channel. My name is Venetia Alexander Marshall and welcome. So I'm shooting my very first video on my new YouTube channel. If you're coming from my old YouTube channel, I will still continue to post on my old YouTube channel, but I'm going to be bringing you what you guys asked me for: makeup tutorials, makeup looks, first impressions, along with hair care and skincare. Now, as far as my makeup reviews will continue to be on my other channel. I will link my other channel in the bottom of the description box. So why not get started with a simple makeup look? So I know you see a lot of YouTubers talk about very simple makeup. They're doing a simple makeup look, but when they put on the makeup, it's not that simple. When I mean by genuine simple makeup, and I mean genuine simple makeup, we're talking about makeup that does not 100% alter your entire look. If you've known from my other YouTube channel, when I do makeup looks, I'm not altering my appearance. I'm pretty much looking the same. So you don't need to go overboard with your makeup look, particularly if you're going for a simple makeup look. That's what I'm all about. I'm all about simplicity. We don't need to really, pile on the makeup and then call it, oh, it's just a simple look, because you've only taken out a couple of steps. And what I mean by that is you're doing a simple look, but I'm not gonna do the cut crease this time, but you're still gonna add 4, 5, 6 different eyeshadows on your eyes. That's not a simple look. So I'm going to bring you guys a genuine, simple makeup look. I'm going to start with the Urban Decay All Nighter Face Primer. So I am going to start with that. I'm just going to take a squirt of it and I just put it here, 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 and here. I'm not going overboard with my primer at all. I'm keeping it pretty simple, guys. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna rub that primer in. All right, so next is foundation. I'm not gonna put on a foundation per se, because of course this year has been the year of the tinted moisturizers. And there is one tinted moisturizer that for some reason, it has become my favorite, and I wear this tinted moisturizer a lot. So for foundation, or I'm using a tinted moisturizer, I'm going with the Urban Decay Hydromanic tinted moisturizer. So I'm going in with this today. The shade I am in is 70 Dark. So I do tend to use this a lot when I don't want to wear foundation. I will pick this up. So all I do is just try not to go overboard with this tinted moisturizer, because you do too much squirting, you'll definitely go overboard. I am going to use this brush. So see, I'm not altering my look at all. I am one of those people, I like light to medium coverage. So for concealer, yes, I am going to use concealer. I am going to stick with Urban Decay. This is the Urban Decay Stay Naked Concealer. The shade I am in, 70 WY. I do use this concealer a lot. I didn't realize I was using it that much, and I'm starting to run low on it. So with my concealer, you see people do this and then they put it right here. I don't do all that. I do one swipe. I put some here, down my nose. I put some on my chin. And this is where I start forming my reverse contour, because I put some concealer here and I put some concealer here. All right, so I am going to take my sponge and I'm going to blend this in. And you'll see with that one swipe how far this goes. And I'm going to take some of that concealer and put it over my eye to form my eyeshadow base. My eyeshadow is going to be extremely simple. Very, very, very simple. So the reason I put my concealer here is I'm forming my reverse contour. I don't contour like I used to long time ago. Every now and then, if I feel the urge to contour, I'll do it. But most of the times I don't contour. All right, so I do set my face twice. I set my face with a translucent or banana powder, and then I go in a second time with a skin tone setting powder. So what I'm going to use for my first setting powder, I am going to go in. This is a small trial size because I wanted to see what it was all about, but I am going to give me another one because I'm almost out of this. This is the Laura Mercier loose setting powder. This is the translucent setting powder. So I'm going to go in with this Laura Mercier powder. And yes, I do bake. So y'all want to get me in the comments about baking, I still bake. So what I do is I take the powder, take some of the excess off, and I'm gonna do this and take some of it and go over where I had my concealer. That is to set the reverse contour, setting the concealer where I placed my concealer. I take my brush, and I'm gonna sweep it off. And I am going to take some of that setting powder and put it on my eyelids to set the concealer that I put on my eyes for my eyeshadow base. All right, so see, as you can see, I have formed my reverse contour. So I'm not into contouring like that, like I used to. Every now and then I'll contour. For the second setting powder, I am going to stick with Laura Mercier, but this time this is the medium deep shade. So I got a bigger one. So this is the medium deep shade from Laura Mercier. So I am going to go in with that. Both of these setting powders are really, really, really good. So what I do with this, I'll dip it in, and I'm going to flick some of that powder off because I don't need that much. And I put it in what I call my four corners, or your T-zone. I call my T-zone my four corners. And I'm going to buff it in. All right, so next is bronzer. I have fallen in love with this bronzer. I am so in love with this bronzer. If you have not seen my review on this bronzer, I will link it in the bottom of the description box. I am talking about the Juvia's Place bronzed bronzers. I have fallen in love with this bronzer. So I've been using the tan bronzer. This is what I have. I do have the dark and the deep dark, but the tan one is the one that works for me the best. If you're not familiar, here it is, and it does come with a mirror. Oh my goodness, this is so good. I'm going to go to the bottom shade, and I'm going to put that in. Again, this is what people use with contour. I use bronzer for all over my face. You just need a little bit of this stuff. This stuff is so good. And any remaining white cast that I may have from the setting powder, from the translucent, the bronzer is going to diminish that. All right, so next is blush. This is what I consider kind of not a blush. It's supposed to be more of a bronzer, but I use it more as a highlighter. So that's what I'm gonna use it for. I'm gonna use it as highlighter. So I'm going in with the Colourpop Wild Child. What is this? This is their pressed powder. Yeah, this is their pressed powder blush. So I'm going in with this. This is really good. All you need is just a little bit of this. And this is what it looks like. I did a review on it a long while back. And all you need is just a little bit of this stuff. And this stuff is so good. All right, so next is going to be eyeshadow. I mean, we're going to go with a neutral palette. Recently did a review on it after I finally got my hands on it, and I am in love with this eyeshadow palette. And I mean, this is a very good everyday eyeshadow palette. Very good for work, or you just want to do something real quick, really simple. You're not trying to go overboard. This Mented eyeshadow palette here, this is the perfect eyeshadow palette. So go with this. I am going in with this eyeshadow palette today. And again, very simple. We're not going overboard with our look. And let's go with this. Okay, and this is what the eyeshadow palette looks like. If you're not familiar with it, this is what it looks like. So we're gonna keep it very, very, very simple. Again, this is a simple makeup look. We're gonna keep it simple. So I believe since I'm going with kind of a bronze look, I think I'm gonna go in with this brown shade right here. So I'm gonna go in with that. So I'm going in with a smaller brush because don't really want it completely blown out, because we're going pretty simple. All right. So here we go. Very simple makeup for my eyes. So that I have it pretty much just on the crease area. Didn't want it too much on the lid. I want to focus it on the crease area. So now I'm gonna go in with a shimmer. So for my shimmer, I guess I'm just gonna keep the theme. So I think I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. It's a shimmer shade, so I'm gonna go in with that. And we're gonna put that all over the lid. And what I'm doing is I'm just swiping it over my lid. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back with this brush that I used with the crease color. I'm not putting any additional product. I am going to blend the two together. Starting here, and I'm just gonna blend it. So it looks a little more put together. And fading out that harsh line. Next is setting spray. I always set my face before I put on mascara. Reason, we went to North Carolina for Thanksgiving about 2 years ago. So we were around the entire family. I was doing my makeup and I accidentally put my mascara on before I set my face. Yeah. When I set my face, my mascara ran. So from that moment on, I put on my setting spray before I put on mascara. So the setting spray I'm using, I have really loved this setting spray. I recently did a review on this. So the review is not up on my other channel yet, but it is coming soon. This is from Mented. This is the Mented Better Setter Setting Spray. I really do like this setting spray. So I'm going in with that. It's got like that little... Now I'm gonna put on my mascara because we not finna have that. This is a makeup review I did a long time ago, and I really do like this mascara. I've seen some YouTubers talk about it, so I wanted to try it out. So this is from Colourpop. This is the Colourpop Volumizing Mascara. This is their brown shade, so I'm gonna put that on. So if you know me from my previous channel, I don't wear false lashes. I'm not going to wear false lashes. You ain't gonna catch me with false lashes. But I get a very good volumizing mascara. This is a very good volumizing mascara. And I just rock with what the good Lord gave me. All right, last but not least, lips. I'm gonna go in with a lip gloss. So the lip gloss, I had kind of forgot I had it, and then I've picked it up recently, and I have fallen back in love with it. I know they've changed their packaging, but I'm going to use this up and I'm going to get me another one. So what I'm going to use today, this is from Dose of Colors. This is their, I believe this is their gloss. This is the shade That's Cool. This is a very pretty neutral color. So I'm going to go in with that. This is my very simple makeup look. You can't get no more simple than this. You see, I didn't alter my look. I didn't pile on a bunch of foundation, concealer. I didn't do all the piling on. Very simple makeup. And when I take this makeup off, I'm still gonna look like me. Just a little more enhanced with some makeup. So here we are. Simple makeup look. So with that being said, this is Venetia Alexander Marshall. I hope you have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.
Love you down.